Hi everybody, my name is Daniel and I'm going to explain you using or through this PPT presentation the teacher development course and the content that are located in each one of the steps that we taught during the semester where the course highlight the importance role and the qualifications that every single teacher must have. So this is one of the most important aspects that the course have and show and touch us as a students. Uh, the labor that everybody teacher or every teacher should do and how and the best way that the teacher should teach to the students. And yeah, that another thing is that the teacher can understand the needs of the students and to understand the students suck to be able to make them to grow up in the knowledge that they will need in the future as a professional. So in this page, I show you the a brief paragraph that the teacher should have and implement in a classroom, and I'm going to read it. So just to highlight one important aspect that maybe I'm not saying right now. So this is it. This society determines the association of teacher level of education and professional training with observed classroom quality and children's school readiness and community-based child care centers. Prior research provides evidence about whether teachers' education provides early childhood education, learning quality, and children's outcome. As I said before, the importance, one of the most important things is that about the course is the way that the teacher, or in the way that we like a future teacher should teach to our future student. So we learn that we must have developed the right skill, the right technique and ability to be able to help the student to grow up and to learn the right knowledge, the right technique and method that they will need to be a great professional. Let's continue in the next page. The one of the another aspect that I could notice was that the course always focus on the evaluation. I mean, the the course always mention the evaluation aspect because you know that it is important to evaluate the student to recognize and to know what are the knowledge that they have got, because sometimes the student we are teaching but the student they're not getting anything, they're not learning in a proper way because maybe the technique that we're using are not the most effective. So the evaluation is going to help us to know if the student is absorbing the knowledge in a good way, in a proper way. Another important thing is the learning teaching. The learning teaching highlighted the technique that that we should develop, that we should learn, that we should absorb during our English process, our English career. The course highlight that the important which is to use the right technique to teach. and because the technique is going to speed that the student's process, or the process of the student. It's going to speed that and to accelerate the way in that the student absorbs information. So almost every single thing of the course, it's based on the or how the teacher teach, and what methods the teacher are using, or what method we should develop if we want to become an English teacher. It is like to become a good English teacher. So the course show us and teach us a lot of important aspects to be able to teach in a right way. In the next page, it said the contribution of research to teacher development. This is a this is an aspect that that in the reference of the course mentioned in the course reference. It highlights the important aspect, or the important head, or the important, which is to investigate and to research new things to help to the improvement of the education, or in the classroom. Because some of the research, the teacher, and all the people that teach whatever subject have been able to improve the way of the learning technique. Because the research, you can learn a lot if you investigate, if you search the word or the thing that you haven't know, the thing that you don't know yet. And the research is going to help you a lot, because you will be prepared. Because if you investigate something that you don't know, you will have a argument how to answer any question that your student can ask you. So the research is another aspect that the course highlights almost all the steps and all the tasks that we did before. This is another thing that we could learn through the teacher development course. The use of the TIC, because that in this, and nowadays it's really important and relevant to use the technology to to absorb, or to work in a better way. Because the technology give us the opportunity to emerge on investigation, in the research, even better. Because you will be able to learn new things, and to facilitate all the things that you could be as a teacher. Because if you use the TIC, you're going to teach in a better way, and it's going to be funnier and easier for you. In the next page, we can observe that understanding the need of being qualified. This is an important and relevant aspect that in all the units, in unit 1 and unit 2, we could watch or look or observe the important, which is to be a great teacher, with all the scene that they should know, an English teacher or whatever teacher. Because if you have to learn from a person that I haven't prepared in a right way, you're not going to learn in a good way. Because maybe the teacher don't have the enough experience to teach you, and that's going to make you to waste your time, and to make you feel a little crazy or disappointed. Because maybe you are feeling that you're not understanding anything, but it is not so. The problem is that the teacher maybe don't have the right technique, the right methodology to teach you. For that reason, it's really important to be qualified to have to know the technique and to be able to teach in a perfect or in a at least in a right way, so your student can understand you and can make project in the classroom on the classroom. So well, this is the end of the PPT. So uh, given the core of the idea is that it is necessary that the teacher or we as a future teacher be prepared, get the right knowledge. Over the time, we have to work for it to effort for increase our knowledge and to absorb the right technique, the right strategy to be able to teach in a good way in the future. The important which is to be qualified, the important which is to work as a with co-worker as a group, and to to understand the student needs to be able to help them to improve every day in their learning process. So this is all that I can say about the course. That was the main aspect, the main ideas that I could understand and that I could learn, and was really great and really important because I'm understanding and I'm learning a lot of important aspect that I can ignore if I want to become an English teacher in the future. So I really appreciate to the tutor and the coordinator of the course to have create this course, because everybody should watch it. Every student should watch all the information that on it, because it's really great and it's really useful and important for our learning process. So this is all. God bless everyone and see you in another opportunity.